And that's enough.
Life. Yes, sir. I'm here to do a little comedy, man. I travel all over the world doing comedy. Okay, I'm local. Goodness gracious. Y'all should have seen. Y'all ain't gonna look at me like that all night. I done put on my good jacket from K&G too. Don't try to play me. I got this bow tie from Ross. They got about 10 minutes on it before it fall off. You know how stuff from Ross is a little imperfect. Y'all enjoy yourself tonight? Yeah. Okay, good. Give it up for the people still stuck in traffic. I rode around this place about 3 times trying to get here. I was looking for that red carpet. I couldn't find it. Until about 30 minutes ago. It's a beautiful thing. Y'all clap it up for the 7th annual Black Man Rock Award. I'm talking about, it's an honor to be one of the honorees. I'm excited. I get emotional because I flew all the way in from Portsmouth, Virginia. Flew all the way to see some of y'all judging me. See, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with y'all. Some of y'all. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia, where all the bums sit at 179. Oh, come on now. I'm talking about 179 right there by High Street. Yeah. You get out the car and you automatically become nephew. They're like, nephew. They're like, let on get a couple of dollars. You're like, couple of dollars? Y'all don't ask for change no more? So you start petting your pockets, knowing goodness where you ain't put no money in there. I say, I'm sorry, I don't got no money, I don't have no cash, I just got a card on me. Yeah. He said, well, that's cool, I just got a cell phone, I can take a swipe. I said, whoa. So y'all are persistent. I said, no, I don't trust everybody with the card and on my phone and all that good stuff. He said, I tell you what, go inside. See, just when you know people get ready to mess you up when they start telling you what to do with your money. He said, I tell you what, go inside 7-Eleven and go on a shopping spree. He said, get everything you need. Once you get to the cash register, they're going to ask you one question. Do you want cash back? He said, yeah, bring Unc back $5, will you? I said, well, y'all are terrible. They even sit in front of the tunnels now. With that same cardboard sign say, we'll work for food. Yeah. I'm like, go to work then. It's to the point I'm rolling down my window handing out applications. You know what I'm saying? One guy had a nerve to have a bracelet on that say, I got a seed in the ground. I said, whoa. I said, you say it, you know something. He had he made that statement. I said, well, I ain't your harvest, and rolled back up my window. Had a nerve to have a shirt on say, WWJD. What would Jesus do? He asked me a question, I had an answer for him. I said, he definitely wouldn't be out here begging, that's for sure. How many married folk we got out there? Anybody married? Anybody married?
I'll try not to roll this one.
Okay, just one happily married person in here, because the rest of y'all just wave y'all hand, y'all like y'all doing hard time or something. It's like life. It is. Got one that made some audible clap. Thank you so much. For your husband. Hey man, how many know when you're dating you got a tendency to overlook some things? Because you're just so in love.
All of us.
You know what I'm saying? You're just so in love. This is not a conversation. I just want you to know. I couldn't even see her in the back. All of us. You got a tendency to overlook some things. When you get married, that thing come full circle, slap you right in the face. Like I ain't know my wife did certain things until we got married. Like snoring. I wouldn't be talking about it if there was just a little bit of snoring. I'm talking about she is in there calling hogs. You understand me? I'm talking about she is in there. Like she tasting something in her sleep. I don't know whether to poke or roll her over. I don't know what to do. One night I'm talking about it got so good to her, she started raising up off the pillow. I said, hey, get back down here. Won't get away from me that easy. No, sir. One night I got fed up. I said, get up. She started waking up. She was like, I said, get up right now. I said, Monday morning, we're going down to the VA because we getting you a CPAP machine. I ain't even in the military. I just heard that's where you go to get one. Speaking of the military, we got any vets in here? Any vets? Hey, salute to y'all, man. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to y'all. Y'all heard those red carpets. You put your best clothes on today, didn't you? You look good in here with your gowns and your tuxedos and stuff, t-shirts, all that stuff. Y'all put your good stuff on. Catch you Monday morning at the VA, it's a total different story.
Amen.
Y'all down there with what resembles cut grass clothes. Because you got to look the part. You know what I'm saying? Y'all down there trying to get your percentage up. How many of you got 100%? Let me know right now. I'm just trying to see who paying for my Uber ride. There you go. Thank you so much for that one. 100%. We envy you. 100% is what we strive for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we going down there just claiming all kinds of stuff. Some of us so confused, we down there claiming stuff we were born with. Like flat feet. Look, God, they flat. Military did that to you. You were born like that. Down there so confused. Trying to get your percentage up so high, you down there with a cane and a walker. You just... like, is that Leroy? He like, shh. Trying to get my percentage up. So y'all better stop. I'm going to get out of here, but before I get out of here, ladies, make some noise. Good. Got one thing I like to say whenever I got the microphone is I don't like makeup. Hear me out, hear me out. You can't make up a new spot to put your eyebrows. You see them people that cut their eyebrows off and drawing them back on. There's nothing wrong with drawing your eyebrows back on, just put them back wherever you lost them at. People are drawing their eyebrows on their forehead, walking around looking like a shocked emoji. Wonder why don't nobody know what you're going through. Don't make no sense. You shocking people. Had a lady got fired the other day at work. I can't believe they fired me. I said, well, you look like you enjoy it. Be careful. How many of y'all excited about church tomorrow? Anybody excited?
No.
Good. I'm excited a little bit. Going to church with my grandma tomorrow, that's a different experience. You go to church with grandma, she sang like 20. They got like 10 people, but sing like 12 songs. How you sing more songs than you got people? I told my grandma got an old school church where you went to church, you knew you been to church. Because you sat on those hard pews all day. That ain't Jesus calling, hang it up. But sit on it. I'm talking about, listen, you got out of church, people can point you out because your posture was just excellent. I'm talking about old school church when you sit on those hard pews all day. And then grandma would have that Ziploc bag full of candy. Oh, come on somebody, don't act like I'm in by myself. She would have it mixed together with all kind of stuff like peppermints, Jolly Ranchers, butterscotch. You had a good grandmama, she had Werther's. Yes, sir. My grandma had a ginger mint. One time I told her, I said, grandma, my throat hurt. She gave me a ginger mint, like that took my whole esophagus out. She was like, you gonna be all right? I said, I think so. I'm talking about, see, my grandmama had that stuff in the bottom of her purse so long, the bag was no longer see-through. It was like haze gray. You would eat it and it tastes like white diamond. If you ain't watch it, used to have a little bit of lint on it. My grandmama never had individually wrapped candy. It would all be in that bag. She used to be so stuck together, she used to have to hit it on the corner of the pew during praise and worship just to break it up. She would be like, come on, in the room, come on, in the room. And then if that didn't break it up, she would then bite a piece off and put it in your mouth. Like grandma wasn't quite ready for that. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to church with grandma. Good to get out of here. Open toe season is now here. How many of y'all know? Open toe season is now here. Some of y'all missed the memo. Oh, don't try to slip your feet up under the chair now. Some of y'all like, oh Lord, he done seen me. He done seen me. Open toe season is now here. That means that it's time to put away your closed toe shoes. Now break out your sandals and your flip-flops. But before you unveil what's been coming up all winter, you need to go get your feet done. You know what I'm saying? Go get your pedicure. We got to take care of ourselves. The Bible says you got to take care of your temple. We can't pick and choose what part of the temple we want to take care of. Some of y'all feet so hard you can scratch a lottery ticket. Is that a winner, baby? Is that a... My brother-in-law said he woke up in the middle of the night one night and began to walk around the house. It's like, no more sheets. No more sheets. Said it so much to the point where he woke his wife up. His wife came to him and said, baby, what's wrong? He said, no more sheets. No more sheets. She said, baby, I'm your helpmeet. If you don't tell me what's wrong, I can't help you fix it. He closed his eyes. He said, no more sheets. She thought he was trying to be a preacher, thought he had been in her box of Juanita Bynum tapes. He closed his eyes. He said, no more sheets. No more sheets. If you don't go get a pedicure, we ain't gonna have no more sheets. All right, y'all, that's my time. My name is Patrick Williams. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the show.
One more. Y'all enjoy that?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, guys, would you like to know who the nominees and the honorees are? Yes. Turn your attention to our video screen.
And now it's time for the third annual Black Men Awards. Hosted by Jacoby Quillet and Latrice Carter. Special performances by dancer David Riddick. Solo by Michael Jamel.
Next guest is an artist. He's a saxophonist. He is going to be on my new TV show called Live with Jacoby and Nicole, which premieres on January 6th on Sky 4. So make sure you watch it because that's the Nielsen's ratings. That's how we stay on the air. So it comes on at 12:30. We also have another young lady who's going to come on the following week by the name of Carolyn Smith, and she's here. Could you stand? She's a phenomenal singer and keyboardist, and we call her the gospel Patti LaBelle.
That's right.
So without any further ado, we're going to bring on our next act, and it's Michael Jamel, saxophonist.
All right.
Michael, open your... Put your hands together for Michael Jamel. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Hey, get my Barry White on right quick. So, Duke, start us off. We're gonna turn it up a little bit. Hey, get a little workout in right quick. So I just want to introduce myself. I am Michael Jamel, jazz saxophonist / producer, right here from Chesapeake and Portsmouth, Virginia. Also the CEO of MGM Productions. Ooh, get a little breath. But you can call me Mike G for short. Let me hear you say Mike G.
Mike G.
All right. Yeah, so this next one is an original. I got one question for you guys. You ever listen to music and you ever been put in a trance by music? So yeah, this next one speaks to that. When I made it, it just felt like a trance. And it's gonna be on my upcoming album. You can find it on all digital platforms. This is Trance. Thank y'all again. Michael Jamel. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy your night.
One more time for Michael Jamel. All right, so we're about to start your favorite part, what you're here for, and that is the honorees. All right. So nominated for the category of Best Gospel Comedian, and the nominees are
Ricky Smiley,
Steve Harvey,
and Steve Alexander.
and the winner is
Steve Alexander!
Thank you so very much. It is such an honor to receive this award. And you know, I've got a good friend back there. Y'all used to call him Petey Ray Red, and then he's Patrick Williams. He and I perform all over Hampton Roads. And I tell you, we have enjoyed being with each other. But I have enjoyed so much performing for you and just making you smile. And I know some of you are looking at me and say, I have seen this guy before. Well, you might have seen me on BET's Comic View, because I have been on BET's Comic View. I have my own television show, but one thing I'm more proud about, and I get a little choked up every time I talk about this. I just finished my very first movie. Thank you so very much. I got to turn it back into red box tonight, though. Thank you.
Well, he did win for Best Comedian, correct? All right, so our next category is Best Hip Hop Dance Choreographer, and the nominees are
Tito Sadiq
Paula Abdul,
and Antoine Barnes.
and the winner is Antoine Barnes.
Yeah.
Number sheets. I'm sorry, man. Bro, my stomach still hurt. I just want to say, keep God first in everything you do. It's an honor to be honored as a business for 20 years. Don't let nobody ever steal anything and tell you that you can't do something. Instead of getting out the box, create the box. I'd like to thank everybody, such as like my family, my personal photographer, my assistant, Isham So Clap producer, management, Jason, thank you, man. Ashley family, Universal Salt and Pepper Kid and Play, everybody from the 90s, Missy Elliott. Let me know, I'll show you what I can. God bless.
All right.
The nominees for Best Print Male Model are Kendall Clark,
Antonio
I like the
Stevens.
way she stepped away.
Ryan Lane,
And the winner is, for Best Print Male Model, Kendall Clark.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Without God, nothing's possible. I want to thank Jacoby, and I want to thank the other honorees. I just want to say, congratulations. All of our accomplishments have been noticed, but a lot of times people don't notice what the things that we're going through. This last year was trying. My daughter graduated from high school.
I saw you right there at one point. Where the hell did he go?
Come on this side then. You just hit that button if you stop.
Okay.
Cool.
At this time, we're going to take a small intermission and make sure you go out and visit our vendors, okay? And there are some more snacks in the back. So grab a snack and come on back. But when it's time to help them out, we go south, all right? So everybody put something in here, and I want to see some dead presidents, and I want to see the ones that's jingling, because you've gone to college, you're taking a course online, even Avery charges. Tidewater Community College has a fee. So my beautiful co-host is gonna just pass this around, dig deep. Even if there's lint on that 20, pull it out. If it's stuck to gum, pull it out. Where is Kendall? Is Kendall still here? Kendall? Any of the models straight more? Where you go?
Right here.
Say, well, come up here and you'll grab one of those buckets. Ladies, this is a male model right here.
All right,
I know that means y'all usually pull your money out when you see the good looking man on him. And he might just take his shirt off. He goes to Planet Fitness too. And he eats a lot. There you go now. Y'all take it from there. All right. All right, y'all just sing that song, I Love Jesus, then Silver and Gold, and the comedian won the award for Best Body in a Swimsuit Competition. That was Patrick Williams. That's after he uses his membership. All right.
And we're gonna steal a part of his joke too. If you didn't bring cash with you, we can swipe.
All right.
All right, thank you.
These are marching music.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have ever taken ballet, tap, African, hip hop, or how many of you have ever watched Soul Train? All right, that's everybody. Did y'all learn how to dress from Soul Train with the afros and the afro puffs and the jackets and whatever Michael Jackson had on? You tried to hook yourself up like that, right? And those dances?
Yes.
So how many of you know how to do the bump or the robot from Soul Train, right? Yeah. And who was the sponsors of Soul Train? One more. One more. Oh, okay. Y'all were fans. All right. So we have a dancer that's not from Soul Train. This dancer comes from one of our honorary schools called Beautiful Ashes. He studied with the Russian Ballet, and you know Putin over there, they working up people hard. But they are building bombs for us, but they're training those dancers like soldiers as well. So we're gonna have a dancer from Beautiful Ashes, and the founder and the choreographer of that fine school of the arts in dance is none other than Mr. David Riddick. And his dancer is here, and she's coming out to perform for you. So put your hands together for one of the artists of Beautiful Ashes.
I was born black and a woman. I am trying to become the strongest person I can become, to live the life I have been given, and to help effect change toward a livable future for this earth and for my children. As a black, lesbian, feminist, socialist, poet, mother of two, including one boy and member of an interracial couple, I usually find myself part of some group in which the majority defines me as deviant, difficult, inferior, or just plain wrong. From my membership in all of these groups, I have learned that oppression and the intolerance of difference come in all shapes and sizes and colors and sexualities, and that among those of us who share the goals of liberation and a workable future for our children, there can be no hierarchies of oppression. I have learned that sexism, a belief in the inherent superiority of one sex over all others and thereby its right to dominance, and heterosexism, a belief in the inherent superiority of one pattern of loving over all others and thereby its right to dominance, both arise from the same source as racism, a belief in the inherent superiority of one race over all others and thereby its right to dominance. Oh, says a voice from the black community, but being black is normal. Well, I and many black people of my age can remember grimly the days when it didn't used to be. I simply do not believe that one aspect of myself can possibly profit from the oppression of another part of my identity. I know that my people cannot possibly profit from the oppression of any other group which seeks the right to peaceful existence. Rather, we diminish ourselves by denying to others what we have shed blood to obtain for our children. And those children need to learn that they do not have to become like each other in order to work together for a future they will all share. The increasing attacks upon lesbians and gay men are only an introduction to the increasing attacks upon all Black people. For wherever oppression manifests itself in this country, Black people are potential victims. And it is a standard of right-wing cynicism to encourage members of oppressed groups to act against each other. And so long as we are divided because of our particular identities, we cannot join together in effective political action. Within the lesbian community, I am Black, and within the Black community, I am a lesbian. Any attack against Black people is a lesbian and gay issue, because I and thousands of other Black women are part of the lesbian community. Any attack against lesbians and gays is a Black issue, because thousands of lesbians and gay men are Black. There is no hierarchy of oppression. It is not accidental that the Family Protection Act, which is virulently anti-woman and anti-Black, is also anti-gay. As a Black person, I know who my enemies are. And when the Ku Klux Klan goes to court in Detroit to try and force the Board of Education to remove books the Klan believes hint at homosexuality, then I know I cannot afford the luxury of fighting one form of oppression only. I cannot afford to believe that freedom from intolerance is the right of only one particular group, and I cannot afford to choose between the fronts upon which I must battle these forces of discrimination wherever they appear to destroy me. And when they appear to destroy me, it will not be long before they appear to destroy you.
Debbie Allen.
David Riddick.
And the winner is
David Riddick.
While David was on his way out for his award, I had the honor and privilege of taking him to lunch one day, and I thought I was in Beverly Hills. He was giving the waiter all of these particulars. He wants his lettuce dried by the window. He wanted his eggs fried on the beach by the sand. He wanted them to have on all white. And then he told him he was a vegetarian. That's class for Russia.
So I want to say thank you to everyone. I want to thank God. I'm in a profession that's a little unique. I'm a professional ballet dancer. And so I started training in Germany, and then I was with the Russian ballet for 7 years, the Russian and the Canadians. And in that industry, it's dominated by Caucasians. So you're very broken down when you come in. Annule is one of my favorites, and our school is very connected with Ailey and Dance Theater Harlem. But traveling around the globe, of people of color not being integrated in the ballet world. So I worked my way all the way up to the rank of the featured soloist. I was with them for 7.5 years. And negotiated all my own contracts. They give you your contracts, and I was very smart. I had good mentors, and I negotiated everything, and I traveled all around the globe. So I run my own professional first African-American dance school and company here at 757. It's really good to celebrate 10 years, and I thank God for it. Wanda is a new addition to our company, and our company is on tour, and we represent the whole state of Virginia now. And we're the only minority company. And we have our own season in New York City, to the point when we go to New York, they pack the house for us. We don't have to worry about anything. They say you're a part of the family, you pack, and now we're working on our international tour in Germany. We just got recognition in Germany and France in the International Dance Council. So I always train the young African American dance students to go out and pursue dance. Even if you do not see yourself on the stage, there is a place for you. My assistant, my finance director, my cousin is in the audience, and Wanda did this presentation because in the summertime, I like to rest and vacation. So thank you guys so much.
This category is a very unique category. This young man has been doing what he does for a very long time. He's very creative. He does pageants and balls all over the Hampton Roads area. And the nominees for Best Special Event Producer are
Pharrell Williams.
Jacoby DeBouvier.
Jason Ova Smith.
And the winner is Jason Ova Smith.
To be my nephew.
I know that's right. Go ahead and try.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here. I also want to thank Mr. Jacoby so much for this opportunity. I want to congratulate the other honorees as well as myself. I know this is 7 years. I remember when you first started, me and David used to be at Dorsville Community Center. I'm playing in events and he's doing his dance studio. And he's like, when are we going to get this award? Like, what are we doing? We had just started. And so for us to be here getting this award is really great. I definitely want to thank my mother, who is my support system right there in the front row audience. And my family, my little brother, my sister, and my Aunt Latrice, because without them pushing me to keep doing what I'm doing, it wouldn't be happening. I do a lot of HIV and awareness events in our community because as Black African American people, we don't talk about HIV and AIDS. We just think it's just the gay disease or it's just this and that, and that is not the truth. It's a lot of African American women who are infected or affected by the disease. So I do a lot of stuff in the community, like Jacoby said, talent shows, gospel shows, pageants, and different things like that. And it's just my way of just giving back to the community. So I just want to tell everybody, know your status, keep God first, and believe in yourself, and have a strong support system like I do, because with God and a strong support system, anything is possible. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the category of Best Actor, the nominees are Sidney Poitier,
Layman Rucker,
Denzel Washington,
Rodney Suter.
And the winner is Rodney Suter.
Wow, I'd like to thank God. Try not to get overcome here. When I was a young man, I used to watch TV, movies, film, and I'd always see us, you know, the butler, the maid, the little black pickaninny. And I watch other things and see these kids acting like I know I could do that. I could probably do it better. So along came the time when I was around 12 years old. I was in an organization here in Norfolk called Talent Opportunity Workshop. And we did a play called A Season in the Congo at what is now the Harrison Opera House. It was the old Center Theater. And we had Navy people in the show, and these people, the ships deployed, and so I wound up playing 13 different roles in the show. And needless to say, being around that much acting and that many creative people, the great Ralph Reeves, Marcella Mitchell, these are probably names that you don't know or recognize, but they were the black royalty of theater here in Hampton Roads at the time. And I got bit by the bug. But then I decided, as I was going around and seeing what was going on in these dinner theaters and stuff, why aren't we there? Why aren't we represented? So I made it my mission to break the color barrier in Hampton Roads. I played Snoopy in The Good Man, Charlie Brown. I played El Gallo in The Fantastics, the guy that sings, "Try to remember that kind of September." I played Adam in The Creation of the World and Other Business. I was a founding member of the Chrysler Museum Actors Theater under Walter Chrysler at the museum that's here now. A founding member of the Narrow Actors Theater, ZWG Repertory Theater Company, On Cue Productions with my great friend Terrence Alpha Anderson. We had a great run here, the Church Street Theater Project, and I was also the artistic director for Tidewater Youth Impact out of Tidewater Park. I've done several movies, motion pictures, and I've been up for many nominations, portfolio awards, Virginia Pilot Awards, all of those things. And I was nominated as a director, producer, actor, never ever won an award. So this is very special, coming from our people, coming from Jacoby, and for an educational fund for our young black men. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, and I want to say thank you, Mama. She passed in December, and I'm just glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Once again, for one of the pioneers in acting in Hampton Roads, Mr. Rodney Suter. Okay, so we're going to our next category, and the nominees for Best New Male Model are
Ryan Lang,
Kendall Clark,
Trey Sutton,
Marquel Gardier, and the winner is Trey Sutton.
All right.
Wow. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, my mother, my father, my sister. She actually came with me today. Beautiful.
All right.
But yeah, Jacoby, of course, for everything you do, everything you did. Amazing, brother, man, amazing. My life is totally different from what it was just years ago. I battled depression. I'm not scared to admit it. Stress, like probably everybody in this room. But I won. You know, I came out on the other side, happy every day to see another day. And I asked God for a platform so I can spread awareness on mental health in our community. You know, I made sure about that. And wow, I'm honestly really overjoyed and grateful and speechless. And just thank you everybody.
All right.
All right.
Our last two awards of the evening. The nominees for Best Online Radio Talk Show Host are
Tom Joyner,
Prince Hakeem,
Steve Harvey,
Ricky Smiley,
Henderson Vaughn,
and the winner is
Henderson Vaughn.
All right. All right, my brother.
He's smooth, y'all.
Yes, he is.
And I watch your show every day.
Because I wasn't able to tell anyone that they let me go to regular classes. And unfortunately, they passed away several years ago. But I wanted to pay homage to them and to give thanks. Sometimes we forget that we have to keep the torch lit because our future generation is at stake. And we are losing a lot of young people at an alarming rate. And I do my talk show and bring on guests like Jacoby and other local guests to be on the show, to inspire and to motivate our young people to never give up, because it's not what somebody say you are, it's what you think you can become. And God be the glory. Once again, thank you very much.
And we're down to our final category of the award ceremony. And the nominees for Best Comedian are
Steve Harvey,
Patrick Williams,
Cedric the Entertainer,
D.L. Hughley,
Bruce,
Ricky Smiley,
and the winner is Patrick Williams.
All right.
Wow. Man, I done beat up the kings of comedy. Not too many people can say that, but first of all, I gotta thank God for just giving me these gifts and talents. And not only God, but Jacoby, thank you so much for your platform. We so often look down the lane and we say, oh man, I wanna make it to be on the Oscars, and we wanna, all these big major awards. So I would normally rename these awards and call them my Oscars and stuff like that, but no. Tonight I just thought about it. It is the 7th annual Black Man Rock Awards right here in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yes.
And I'm thankful because these are steps along my journey on the way to the top. And I'm just thankful for, I thank you, and I'm grateful for you recognizing people in the area. Not all the time you get recognized for what you do. Like some of the guys said before they got up here, when they got up here before, it's very hard in what you do. You got some ups and downs, and you're trying to figure out how long is it going to be before you really make it. you're looking at social media numbers, there's just a lot that goes into it, a lot of preparation and all that stuff. But these moments like this keep you moving forward. And just thank you all so much. I want to thank my wife for just being here with me today and everybody that came out to support. She always got my back. Man, late nights and all that good stuff. And I do a character. The character is Petey Ray Ray. The way they was talking about him tonight, like I let him go. I never let him go. Because that's what started me on this journey. Man, when I graduated high school, I started doing stage plays. And Petey Ray Ray was my first character that I birthed from growing up in the 90s and watching different, Living Color, the Wayans Brothers, Martin, and all that stuff. So it's a lot of that 90s stuff all up in one. And I'm just excited, man, to see what God is going to do in my life. So thank you all. Thank you all. Congratulations to everybody that won an award tonight. Thank you again to Kobe and your amazing staff. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. All right, so I would like for all of the honorees to take a final bow and please stand so everybody can know who you are on the way out. So if they decide they want to take a picture with you at the backdrop on their way out or on the red carpet, I would like to okay, let me get the staff to put our backdrop up here so we can take a couple of photos with all of the honorees on the stage. So if the staff can just get our backdrop back up, and I want all the honorees to come up so we can all, the staff and the models and everyone can take photos real quick. So if the honorees can just approach the stage, the staff can get our backdrop up. There we are. So real quick, because we have to get out of here.